Yo, what is up, everyone? I have such a good video for you guys today. We are wagering NBA superstar phenom. All right, let me stop. Emmanuel Quickly, though, for $500. He's a guard for the Toronto Raptors. Super cool dude. I actually played him a day before this with Mark Williams, another NBA player. We lost to him, so this guy's no slouch. This is actually game 2. We lost game 1. Speaking of that, a couple of notes before we start getting to the gameplay. Number 1, I was very much delayed. You can ask any of my teammates. You could tell by the gameplay that I'm very much delayed. I'm not getting a lot of steals that I reached for, on time. And then I'm wide open some plays. I take an extra dribble because I'm delayed. And you could tell in my mic quality that I was delayed. Speaking of mic quality, so this was supposed to be a live comms video, but unfortunately, one of my teammates, and I'm not blaming them because they set this entire thing up. Shout out to Jor, my power forward, for setting this wager up. Someone on my team was playing music. I'm not too sure who, but for the sake of copyright, I will be doing post comms gameplay breakdown because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. And lastly, they had 2 cheaters, if you will, on their team. They had a 6'6" and a 6'7", using Patty Mills, which you guys are going to see in the video. And that, is the difference between a lot of makes and misses. You can see their shooting guard and their lockdown both had Patty Mills, which in most tournaments, in most leagues, is illegal. But I guess we didn't care in this situation. So it's a $500 pot. Both teams are put up $250. And like I said, Emmanuel Quickly is no slouch. Just because he's in the NBA doesn't mean he's a bad player by any means. But yeah, let's get into the actual gameplay. So yeah, it's very unfortunate that, right here, this is how you could tell I was delayed. I was wide open. I couldn't shoot the ball even though I was holding square. It's because, timing and such. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer that we don't have live comms. I mean, I've got a very funny group. I love my teammates, and they're extremely funny dudes, but we're also locked in, so it's kind of a bummer that we don't have live comms. But with that being said, I'm a funny guy also, so we can still do this post-com. So right there, as you can see, that was their hash with Patty Mills. Now look, if he had T-Mac base or whatever base he wanted to, he still would have been wide open on that play. But there's a lot of plays where I would have gotten, in my opinion, red contests had I not been delayed and had he not been using Patty Mills. Again, I don't want to use being delayed as an excuse too much because at the end of the day, I still think I'm a good player and there's plenty of players who play through delay all the time. It was just something that affected me a fair amount. So it's something that, I want to highlight. But yeah, so right there we get a little stop. I'm out of the break. Really good break by me and my teammate. We run in the same direction. I think I just include that play just to show the defense. In this first game, I didn't do too much. And I guess this is game 2. But, as a shooting guard, my job's to lock up the other team's shooting guard and to be the secondary scorer, for my team. Now, thank goodness that I have Mr. Paxson on my team. That's my point guard. And he was killing this game. He was doing his thing. Right here, I mean, you could just tell by how long it took me to catch the ball or do anything that I was a little bit delayed. Right here, play some good defense. You can kind of tell by how slow my guy's moving that I was a little bit delayed, but let me stop talking about that right here. Not too much to do. I reset my center. He resets my PG. He gets wide open with it behind the back and knocks it down from dumb deep. And usually, as a shooting guard, when my point guard gives me the ball, it's usually because he's tired, because he, is out of stam. So it's my job to create offense for my team. But I also don't want to turn the ball over. I don't want to do something stupid. So right there, my point guard gets a wide open 3 and unfortunately misses it, but we get a lucky deflection. My power forward, Jor, picks up and knocks down the 3. Now, before I continue with the gameplay analysis that I'm doing such a good job of, I need to ask you guys, do you want to see more competitive pro? I'm getting into a lot of leagues right now, both on my point guard and shooting guard. Obviously, we did this wager. My power forward supposedly is setting up wagers with PJ Washington, Mark Williams, and supposedly Jason Tatum. Now, I'm not setting any of this up. I happen to have a lot of good friends in the 2K community that are helping me out, and then help me out with this wager. But if you guys want this, like, if you guys want pro-am gameplay, if you want league play, if you want wagers, I gotta see the love on this video. Or else, you know, why would I make another video? Peep the Patty Mills right here, and the Patty Mills on their shooting guard as well. You know, making shots like that, you know, that's probably 3 points off the board if he's using a regular jump shot. But, you know, there's no sense in making a video if a lot of people aren't going to watch it, obviously. And stuff like this takes a lot of time to edit. Obviously, this is like a 17-minute video. This is a long post-com, and of course, I'd like to do live comms. I already told you about that. But show some love on this video if you guys want more gameplays like this. If you don't, that's fine. I just won't make them anymore. You know, and that's okay. If people would rather watch shooting tutorials, rec gameplay, dribbling tutorials, you know, more 2K community type of stuff, I can do that. I'm going to post what people want to watch. You feel me? So again, like, comment, subscribe, you know, show me some love on this video. We'll get more pro-am content. If not, that's fine. But let's jump into the gameplay. So, right here, Mr. Cheater, a.k.a. Zan Returns, who's a, you know, he's not a bad player. Obviously, I'm delayed, and he's using an illegal jump shot. I hate to, you know, bring the rule book up, but he is. He can't use that in an actual league. But yeah, so he knocks down a shot. Emmanuel quickly misses wide open. And you can see right here, I finally get a wide open shot in the third quarter. I'm not doing too much, you know. I played good defense, delayed as I am, and my point guard's killing them. And that's sometimes all you need to do. I'm making sure my guy's not scoring. I'm rotating. I'm doing all the little stuff. But at the end of the day, my point guard's put on a clinic. Little miscommunication there. That's why it would be a good thing to have the live comms right there. Usually your center guards the corner, but they put their point guard in the corner that play. And he got wide open right there. It was a good fast break. They hit me. There was 2 people on me for some reason, you know. Maybe they were scared. Maybe they've watched too many YouTube videos, so they leave my lockdown wide open. You know he's not missing wide open. Right there. Good block by my power forward. They swing it back out. Tries to hit the behind the back. And right here, a little bit of delay, plus the Patty Mills. That is a huge shot. And if I'm not delayed, if he's not using Patty Mills, he's not making that. I don't want to make too many excuses. Again, right there, he's not making that shot if he's not using Patty Mills. I'm not saying he's a bad player. You know, I don't want to complain too much, you know. Because at the end of the day, like, we should be blowing these guys out anyway. Again, they're not a bad team, but, you know, a couple of misfortunes, you know. So right there, really good defense from us. They knocked out a 41%. It's a good shot. You know, everyone's freaking out in our group chat, or not in our group chat, our voice chat, but it's like, play good defense. You can't do much more about that. And then Paxson, my point guard, knocks out a shot from Narnia. Right here, we get a good steal. Paxson pulls up for 3. Right here, we're playing some good defense. Mr. Patty Mills on the 6'6" tries to shoot over by lockdown. Unfortunately, they get the O board and knock down the shot. So right now, their buckets are a little bit sloppy, but they're still scoring. You see, our buckets are really easy because our point guard's such a threat to score. And, you know, their point guards aren't as much of a... I don't want to talk bad, but... You know, when my point guard's got, you know, 30 points, or whatever, they have to run rotation. They have to give the slip. They have to put, you know, 1.5 people on him, if that makes sense. And you can see him finishing with 33 and 12. A phenomenal game. You know, me just getting 2 steals. I didn't get that many opportunities to shoot. And I couldn't really dribble the first place. Again, I don't want to bring it up anymore. But yeah, it was a good game for us. We won by... What is that, 7 points? Probably should have been a little bit more, but let's get into Game 3. This is for the money. Look, the comms in this game were hilarious, and I'm really bummed that we couldn't show this because a lot of funny plays happen. So right here, I'm wide open. You can see how delayed that shot. I don't know how to explain it. Here, I think I get a fast break right here, so you guys will really see. So right here, look, I run this break, and look, I take like an extra. You see how I took that extra dribble right here? And look, I'm going to show another play in a second, but you can just kind of tell. You know, so right there we get dunked on. I don't know how that happens. Like, now look, right here. I'm wide open. You see how long that takes? Now look, if you're a new viewer, you're just like, oh, this Marauder guy sucks. And look, my teammates, I'm going to replay what happened because my teammates are like, oh, pass the ball over, pass the ball at corner. Just look, I made the right decision. I'm wide open. You see how like long it takes me to do everything? It's because I'm delayed. But I'm not going to make any more excuses, I promise. I probably will. But you can see. I mean, I'm wide open. I take a completely extra dribble. And then I stand there. And then I get a load up. It's just, it was just unbearable. But anyways, we play some good defense right there. We don't rip down the rebound. We probably should have fouled. And then Mr. Patty Mills, Mr. Cheater, knocks down open corner 3. Dude, I'm so, like, stuffy right now. I don't know if it's allergies or whatever, but right there, my point guard reads the rotation right in front of him. There's lots of rotations because, again, they can't stop our point guard. You're going to see a lot of rotations in this game because they don't want to watch my guy drop 80 points again. So right here, I'm shooting that 11 out of 10 times normally, but you see I was a little bit scared because I'm, you know... Alright, anyways. So he hits the steal right there. I'm wide open. He hits the PG, though. I don't blame him. He knocks down the shot. We're up 15-13. It's going pretty good so far. And you see they're sending a million people at him, at my point guard, because they know they can't stop him. He's got badge. You know he's going to fry them. And we end up getting a wide open dunk and one, whatever. So right there, a little bit of a miscommunication from my team. And again, this is why I wish we had comms because my lock's going switch. Well, there was nothing to switch because there was a cut. Now, I should have let my power forward take the cut. I should have picked him up. It's whatever. But we give up a wide open 3. Right here, you can see they're sending numbers at him. You can see there's 2 people on the top of the key. So, my point guard, who's a good point guard, so there's like a fly right here, makes the pass, and we score. So right now we're scoring. It's just, you know, we got to get some stops right there. We get a wide open dunk. It's 21-22. Now we get a stop. Now we're on the break. And again, usually I shoot this. It's kind of an iffy shot. I think it was a good extra pass. And we get a wide open mid-range right there. We give up a wide open 3 because we didn't foul off of the offensive rebound. And they score. So right here, I mean, I knocked it down. I actually thought I missed that. But you can see, like, the way I'm dribbling. You could just tell I'm delayed. Right here, point guard hits a great fat stop. The fattest of stops. Knocks it down. And we go into halftime up 1. Now, right here, I make a good extra pass. Most people pass a triangle right there, which probably still could have worked, but the point guard was definitely a safer pass. Right here, the center comes up with a huge O-board. Shout out to Davis. He hits me, and I knock it down. Right here, we get another O-board. He hits me, and I mean, it just gives him a really bad catch. We get 3 in the key. I mean, you could see he was wide open. Just kind of unfortunate set of events. Right here, we rip down the rebound. Lockdown's wide open. He knocks that down. We're up 2 now, and we're just fighting. Again, I think we beat these guys, 10 out of 10 times. But these games are a little closer than they should be. Right there, my lock, the guy's kind of playing too. He does what he's supposed to do, and he shoots it. Knocks it down right there. My center, I don't know, he misses a wide open layup, or I guess it was just an open layup. But he misses, which is huge. We're playing good defense right here. There's not much for them. He's kind of stuck in the corner. We give him a slip, but we get the block. I'm running the break. Make an extra pass. Probably should have snapped the behind the back right there. We get a clear path foul. Shout out to 2K. Right here, we got 7 seconds left. My point guard's calling for the ball. I hit him right here. Even though I'm open, I'm still glad he shot that because, again, you guys know my motto. If I'm open and you're open, whoever's got the ball should shoot the ball. You know, I'm never going to get mad at someone for shooting a wide one. This was so funny. And again, I wish I could show the live comps because I got sat down on that screen. And everyone was laughing. Everyone's laughing this entire play. And we score. So now we're up 6. I'm tearing it off of him. I hit my power forward. My power forward hits my point guard. And that's a huge play. You know, we get a stop. We get a wide open 3, you know, with a knockdown shooter with our point guard with like a 98 3-pointer or whatever. That's huge right here. We get another steal, another easy bucket. Fast breaks, it's how you win games. Obviously, when you don't have to get into the half-court offense. And you can just, you know, we got 3 steals in a row. That's 7 points. And our point guard hasn't even, like, had to call a play yet or even run around a screen because we've gotten a million steals in a row. Right here, we're up by 13. So, you know, I can't end the game with 10 points. Knock it down. We secure the $250, the $500 pot. Shout out to Emmanuel quickly. Really cool dude. To be honest, I probably should have gone to 3 games. You can run it back whenever. If you guys want more of this stuff, let me know. Show love on this video. Until next time, peace out.